Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading at this time with Blair from the Oracle of Atlantis. So we're going to take a look at your current story, the energy surrounding you at this time with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So we have the card of healing. So there's definitely a healing taking place for you at this time. Act with compassion, but also without guilt and remorse to remove toxic elements from your life. Do so with the awareness that there are times when the only way to move forward, to heal completely, is to act in a manner that you know may bring you discomfort. The appearance of the healing card suggests, however, that if you do not act now, there may be far greater consequences. If what seems like being cruel to be kind is the only option available that will bring you healing, then the healing card in the present advises you to do so. You might need to end a relationship. You might need to get off your backside, move, and lose weight in order to prevent disease. You might need to learn how to relax and be still, to play and to laugh. Regardless, this is one of those moments when you do what needs to be done, even if it means enduring suffering more in the short term. Finally, you may also be presented with the opportunity to rise above and transcend the moment. But in order to do so, you will still need to first acknowledge and then forgive the moment and your reaction to it. You do not need to pretend you have no feelings about the situation. You are not stone. You are not impervious. So allow yourself to feel and then to react. How you respond after that is your choice. But if there is a funny side, try to seize it and laugh until your sides hurt. Life is too short, and laughter is always the best medicine. So let's dive into the Ethereal Visions Tarot. What does the card, we'll clarify the card of healing for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Mars signs, Taurus energies. So we have the Hermit. Two very solitary creatures. Actually, these are the same card. That's kind of funny. Oh, no, they're not. This is 10. My bad. 10 in the traditional tarot is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like where your abundance, your fortune is going to come from healing your internal processes with the Hermit's energy. So the Hermit basically asks that we take time in Hermit mode, away from other people, away from distractions, just to be with ourselves, to process our emotions, our thoughts, our beliefs, anything that we need to reflect upon, basically. The Hermit, which is connected to Virgo's energy. The Hermit advises you that now is the time for reflection. You must look inward for truth and wisdom, for you have all the knowledge you need inside. Be calm and reflective. Do not let the outside world distract you from the messages you hold within. Introspection, enlightenment, solitude, and reflection. So the Archangel's guidance that came out for you in your reading, we have two that wanted to come out. We have Archangel Jophiel with meditation and Raziel of faith. So there is faith required in this healing process. Faith wishes to be present at this time for your life, and Raziel similarly desires to help you. Make a sacred call to this archangel as you make your leap of faith, when courage is needed to flee from all that is familiar. As you embark on your new adventure, the subtle vapors of the universal mysteries will support you. Ask yourself, what is it that needs releasing from my life? If you hang on to a thought, feeling, or situation that needs releasing, it will only worsen. Let go and let God in. Chant the sacred syllable Om to bring in the divine. And then we have the card of meditation. So I was getting very like as above and so below. I'm almost getting kind of like the third eye chakra here, but I actually am connecting it a little more to the crown chakra. as well as the solar plexus chakra, your internal sun. This is like your source of information, confidence. Where the third eye is your gift of sight, which you will obviously get healing and foresight through meditation through your third eye. This could be even a call for some of you. Like, I know there was a period there when I was trying to meditate, but I couldn't allow my mind to relax because I kept seeing things that I really didn't want to see, like very negative situations about other people and situations that just don't resonate with my moral code, right? So it's hard to witness some of that stuff, but you're being asked to have faith that the divine is holding you through this process. And the healing process is not always going to be a fun process, right? It can be a very messy and painful process, but you are being advised to have faith here. So chant the syllable Om. I would feel this kind of in your third eye crown area section. As you take a deep breath, on the out breath, you're going to chant Om, and you can feel that vibration through your voice in the top of your head. So deep breath in. So now with Archangel Jophiel of meditation, finding stillness and detachment helps us towards the angelic freedom evoked by meditation. Jophiel provides us with the yellow ray to soar with. All we need to do is quieten our mind. Then we may hear the angels sing. So at dawn and at sunset, practice meditation. Breathe deeply, listen intently through a relaxed state, the divine Om, and then be still to hear the music of the angelic kingdoms. This will bring your own oracular messages. Please be aware of your solitude, stillness, and silence. So, I wouldn't suggest doing this every time you meditate, but sometimes you can do the healing chant of Om when you need faith, because the chants are both the same for these archangels and their messages. So I did pull you a crystal to work with through this healing hermit energy of faith and meditation. So you may like to work with this stone in meditation. We have ocean jasper with schedule yourself in. So this is definitely making yourself a priority here, right? Which is what meditation is, and taking the time to heal. So if you have exerted yourself, it's important to take time to yourself without the need to do anything. You may work with self-reflection. You may just be in your thoughts, but you don't physically need to really do much of anything, because if you keep going, you're going to burn yourself out, right? Or you're going to cause yourself to get sick by overworking your body. So scheduling yourself in really is a call to count yourself in, to pamper yourself, to take that relaxation. There's always time for me time. It's okay to make yourself a priority. If you don't take care of yourself, it's hard to be available to care for others in an effective and healthy way. Schedule a little time every day to ensure that you are nurturing and nourishing yourself properly. Take a break and treat yourself in some small way. You've earned it. If your day is so full that you can't schedule 5 minutes for yourself, then schedule 10. Self-care is not selfish, it is absolutely necessary in order to be the best version of you. What do you do for yourself? Do you put yourself last on the to-do list? How can you make yourself more of a priority? The affirmation of the ocean jasper. I care for myself because I am important. Today, make a commitment to schedule time for yourself. So let's dive into the Ethereal Visions Tarot. I want to take a look at what's in the future forecast for you. What is in the future forecast for Taurus through this healing of the Hermit? So you have the Magician's energy. So the Magician is having all of your ducks in a row, all of your elements in balance. Having that great balance in your life to create and manifest things with beauty, with divine purpose. The Magician is connected to your mind space, though. So with the Hermit, the faith, and meditation connects to your mental properties, right? Which is basically your conscious, the divine connection, telepathy to an extent with divine guides, right? And through that, you'll be able to bring that energy down and manifest beautiful blessings of abundance on your journey. So Mercury, which is connected to Gemini and Virgo, which is what the Hermit is, right? Virgo's energy. Which Virgo's energy is kind of, they're considered like the Virgin of the Zodiac. So I'm kind of getting this energy of like a whole new mindset, belief, and way of seeing and perceiving things. It's almost like your perception may evolve and shift and change your whole experience here. The Magician connects the spirit to the physical. He represents as above and so below. He is the master of all four elements, earth, air, fire, and water. He is telling you that you hold all the tools to manifest your desires into reality. Creativity, skill, focus, and desire are the forces he reveals to you in order to accomplish any goal. Skill, confidence, action, concentration, and accomplishment. Then we have, there's a few other cards that came out. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. Remember, this is the future position, right? So you're not here yet. You're working to get here. Right now, you're in the healing energy of the Hermit. But you are soon to become the Magician of your reality, which then brings you into the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is a card of success and abundance, fortitude, all by yourself. It is feeling content with what you have, perhaps with financial security, where you are at on your journey, because you had this faith, you didn't give up. Which then leads into the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles can be an opportunity or an investment. It is the beginning phase of a journey. However, we have the 9 and the Ace, and this added together is the 10 of Pentacles, which is all about our home and financial security. There's going to be deep emotional connections here. This could be pertaining to relationships, like you could have friendships and relationships in general that are actually very nurturing to one's heart space. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely fortunate times ahead for you, Taurus. We have the 10 of Wands, which is all about our harvest, right? So all the seeds you've planted, nurtured, now it's time for the harvest, but you still have to bring them back home. However, the 10 of Wands can also warn against burnout, carrying too many things on our backs, which is what the Hermit card is kind of teaching you, how to work better with this energy, right? To make sure you take time out for you, because if you don't, physical illness and burnout can set in, and then we actually get sick, right? So then we're forced to take care of ourselves. But then we have the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is another card of solitary, taking time to yourself to connect to your spiritual grace and guidance. The 8 of Cups, you may want to walk away from certain burdens. You may want to give up. But this is almost like suggesting that you choose in the future to nurture and maintain the things that are important to you, while as well taking care of yourself. So this could be anything. It could be like, say a friend needs something from you, and if the situation's not like dire, maybe you ask, can we wait a day or two, or I'm just not feeling too great, and then I'll help you, right? Like finding that balance instead of just giving up. But the Eight of Cups can symbolize walking away too. So it's almost like if you're burning yourself out trying so hard with somebody, certain people around you, perhaps carrying like matters of your own family's burdens, right? This could be like you could be really tired and ready to walk away, and you might actually have to walk away for your own mental health. The underlying energy, we do have the Knight of Wands. So the wands are all a reflection of our internal self, reflecting in our external worlds. Wands mirror your consciousness and gives insight into the core of what you are, both internal and external. They urge you to take action in situations that arise in your life. The Knight of Wands represents determination, energetic, impulsiveness, and passionate. So by doing this healing energy, stepping into this magician, you become more magnetic, passionate about life, right? By walking away perhaps from things that are only sent to drag you down. And you'll kind of have to meditate on what those are, because sometimes there are certain things where like our family members could be really dragging us down, but at the same time they really need us, right? So it's kind of like choosing your priorities and what is actually important, like what is worth the burnout compared to what's not. But learning to evolve and maintain a better balance in general is the overall message. So the next step on your path, we have the Sacred Mountain, which is all about connecting to divine source of intelligence. So the Sacred Mountain basically is standing on the peak of a mountain. You would be closer to the heavens to communicate with the divine. But you can also do this in meditation. You don't physically have to go to the top of a mountain to do this, but this is what this card represents. Be still and take the time to move into silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power and meditate. Wait. Do not move forward until it feels right. Surrender to stillness. Do not take action. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. From the vantage point of the Sacred Mountain, your power grows. In silence, you'll find your sacred witness. It is the dwelling place of your soul. In peace, seek and discover your truth. Move past the bustle and clatter of life into sweet quietude. If you're in pain, don't lash out, or at least try not to. Go into it until you find the source so that it can be healed. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of stress, urgency, and emergency. Your power is born in silence. This peace gives birth to your serenity. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of your higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. Travel to the peaks of hollowed mountains, and if you can't do this in person, travel in your meditation. Imagine yourself atop a high peak. You can see the world in all directions. Give thanks and offerings to mountains whenever you encounter them. The spirit of the mountain will deeply appreciate your gift. So for the closing message for you, Taurus, I was being guided to dive into the Avalon magic. I'm just hearing for some of you, if you have Gemini in your charts and your placements, you may want to check out Gemini's reading. Closing message for Taurus. Ooh. We have, it reminds me very much of the Ace of Cups, right? It's like this holy grail of emotional enlightenment. Heal through changing your story, begin in this moment, and don't look back. So it's quite interesting, right? This Eight of Cups does symbolize walking away from certain things that are only meant to kind of like destroy or siphon your inner peace. But there's definitely multiple cards of meditation here. So it's definitely important to meditate on these choices and decisions, on what needs to be let go of. So I hope this reading resonates. I hope it offers some true healing for your situation at this time, Taurus. Please feel free to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Many blessings. Live, love, and light. Take care.